This is Staring from Staring Gaming. Today we're doing the dungeon known as Trial of the Champion. This was one of the newer dungeons that was put in Wrath of the Lich King just before Icecrown Citadel got released. As you see, in order to start this, I need to talk to Jared Sunsworn. Now, I'm not really going to get on the mounts here. You know, I'll get on to show you some stuff. As for the Horde, you get the Dire Wolves here, the Battle Rogs. But you can't jump on them unless you equip this lance right here. See, I have to have that equipped to jump on. Now, see, back in this fight, you would have these abilities you would have to do. And you would want to try to keep yourself at max defend, which is 3 stacks, which is 90% introduction. Now, the champions you fight, you have to break their barriers with the shield breaker, and you can charge them if you're good. You could combo these up, you can burn them down pretty fast. We're not going to need that.
Victory lies ahead. Death to all who oppose us.
Well, obviously you can't start without you actually doing this, so just to get the fight started, you have to jump on a mount.
We will persevere.
Now, because I've done this plenty of times, I can skip the pageantry, which basically means all the BS monologue. But we're going to do this.
Remember the sun well.
Now, as you see, they have their barriers up. You would have to break these down with the Shield Shatter and Charge. Now, because I'm on Horde, I'm going up against Alliance champions. If you're here on Alliance, you'll be going up against Horde champions. Now, this fight actually starts where you actually take out the champions, but not the name, not the grand champions who have their own name. And you could get knocked off your mount. Like, if you lost enough, if you went to 0 on your mount's health, you would need to hurry and get onto another mount, because if you didn't, the ones that you're currently fighting could gang up on you and wipe your group easily. So it was pretty hard in this fight unless you knew what you were doing. As you can see, I got trampled. That base, it's not a special move, it's just if they get on, if the mount even hits you, you're stunned. That's why you need to stay on a mount at all times. Now that that's over, I actually can start the boss fight. They'll spawn right here. Now, as you can see, there's different types of champions that will show up. As you can see, I got the human Marshal Jacob, the Draenei Colossus, and Jaylene Eversong. Each of them are basically, their stats are here, so, but we're gonna one-shot them anyway with this. Now, the second fight actually is basically a coin flip, more or less. You'll get Eric the Pure or Argent Confessor Paletris. Each of them has their own ability. Edric the Pure is basically a paladin. And as the Confessor, she's a priest. You just gotta know their special abilities for their classes and you can pretty much
Anaria
take care of
Shola.
it.
The reckoning is at hand.
Got the Paletris. Now you just gotta take out the ads here.
Thank you, good Herald. Your words are too kind. May the light give me strength to provide a worthy challenge. Well then, let us begin. Take this time to consider your past deeds. Even the darkest memory fades when confronted. Work.
Now, as you saw her ability, she was able to conjure a memory of my past. Now, for the final boss here, it's the Black Knight. If you did the quest chain up here, you would understand who this is. He was basically he's basically been brought back by the Lich King as a Death Knight. He basically has all Specs abilities: Blood, Unholy, and Frost. Frost Fever, Blood Plague, Plague Strike. Multiple phases in this fight, but we're gonna be able to go through it probably in one shot. But back then, this was a pretty hard fight.
Our enemies will fall.
If by chance they ever release Wrath of the Lich King for Classic, I'll show you that fight. Right now, I'm actually working on leveling up a character for Classic so I can actually do Classic videos there instead of what they have currently in the current WoW. You'll be able to see what it was like back then through Vanilla and Burning Crusade right now.
Farewell.
Now, unfortunately, our buddy here will meet his end.
You spoiled my grand entrance, rat. Did you honestly think an agent of the Lich King would be bested on the field of your pathetic little tournament? I've come to finish my task. This farce ends here.
And as you see, he actually rose Jared Sunsworn as a ghoul, unfortunately. Now, this is not the end of the fight.
My rotting flesh was just getting in the way.
Now, this is phase 2.
I have no need for noise to test you.
Now, as you saw, 3 phases. Kill his flesh form, his skeleton form, and then his spirit form. Now, his spirit form could be the bad part, because it's Death's Bite. Because it stacks. And Marked for Death was pretty nasty with Death Bite mixed in the mix. Basically, when he became a spirit, that was when you needed to burn him down fast. As you see, this has been a Staring from Staring Gaming. This has been the dungeon known as the Trial of the Champion. I'm asking you to please like and subscribe. I will hope to see you guys in our next video.